Hey guys, it's Melissa. Happy Friday. I hope you are all having a fabulous day. I wasn't planning on doing a live today, but seems to be that we need to do one to chat about what everyone's chatting about right now, which is mug presses, thanks to the brand new Cricut Mug Press. Now, this is the newest to my fleet of mug presses, which I have several. Why do I have several? No one needs this many mug presses, but when you run a blog about what I do, you need a lot of mug presses, you need a lot of heat presses. So that's why my collection continues to grow. So here's the thing. My goal is to educate you so you can make an educated decision on which mug press is best for you, or if you even need one, okay? So we're gonna talk about a bunch of frequently asked questions. I'm gonna show you the differences between them, and then you guys can decide, okay? So here is a mug that I have pressed on one of my mug presses, not the Cricut Mug Press, because I just got this yesterday. What a mug press can do, so Elizabeth left work early, okay. So what a mug press can do is sublimation, and you are not going to be able to sublimate onto any mug. It needs to be a mug that is sublimation ready, has a polymer coating on it, okay? So this mug was originally white, just like this mug that was sublimated on, okay? And this mug, these are like my favorite mugs. The great thing about this is these are dishwasher and microwave safe. You can put whatever you want on there. You see this is the same pattern in different colors and different sizes. I did that all in Silhouette Studio. So the customization is basically infinite, okay? So what you need to know about all of these mug presses, what the differences are and all of that stuff, we're going to open up the Cricut Mug Press first, so then we can compare to the other ones, okay? All right, so let me go back here. There's a lot here going on, so hopefully you'll be able to see everything. I've tried to strategically set this up. All right. So before we get into all of this and why there are so many contraptions and why there are multiple ones and what is going on here, let's open up the Cricut Mug Press, okay? Because comparing a box to the other things is not really fair. Now, okay, so let's open this up. The great thing about this mug press is you will find it in the stores. These other mug presses you're not going to find in a store. So huge benefit for Cricut because they have the shelf space and they will be in the store, right? That's a major benefit right there. Oops, okay, so let's see. So it does say on the box, pro quality mugs every time, peel proof, dishwasher safe results with infusible ink materials. Okay, it's easy. One touch settings. Secure the mug, wait for the beep. Customize your infusible ink designs with quotes, monograms, and whatnot. Okay, here's the thing. If you are not familiar with infusible ink, this is the infusible ink. It's just a sheet. It's essentially pre-printed sublimation, okay, made by Cricut. So you don't need a sublimation machine. However, you also don't need to have a Silhouette machine. You don't need to have a Cricut machine. You don't have to use one software or the other, okay? So everything's here. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's just some guides, little guide. Okay. And this is the mug press. So let me move the rest of this stuff. Okay. We'll get that out of the way. Oops. You guys have no idea. It takes me longer, probably 3 times as long to set up and clean up as it does to actually do the Facebook Lives. Okay, so here's the mug press. It comes plastic. It's got plastic wrap, so we'll just do that. I'll come around and show you a little bit of a closer look here in a second. Let me just unwrap the plastic. Okay, so it's a good looking compact machine, but have we come to expect anything less from Cricut? They always do. Nicely packaged, very compact, you know, pretty type machines, okay? We saw the same thing with the Easy Press, the Easy Press Mini, all of those. Okay, so here we go. Let me grab this so you guys can see. So one thing that you're gonna notice, especially if you are a I'm getting so many notifications. So it has this and this. That's it. A power button and this clamp, which is what closes this tight around your mug, all right? So you see these other mug presses back here that have a handle, they have knobs, they have time and temperature. This one doesn't have that. What the Cricut Mug Press does is it makes it simple, it makes it easy, it makes it user-friendly. However, you are going to be limited in some ways. Now, if you have a mug, this one I just had my coffee in, so I'm not going to do that. This is a standard mug, fits right in, okay? That, not a problem, okay? Smaller size. We'll try to do this one actually. Also, fits right in, not a problem. Okay, latte mug, tapered. Problem. Problem because, I bring it closer to you. Problem because, can you see in there that it's not going to fit? First of all, I can't close it. Secondly, it's not tight around the bottom there. So you've got that bit of an issue with a latte mug, okay? I'll show you how the other mug presses handle that in a second. The other thing, sorry that I'm all over the place, but I pulled a lot of stuff out for you. So the other thing that you're gonna have, let's say you have, now this is not sublimation, but I got a bunch of different size and shape mugs so I could show you what will fit and what will not fit. If you are going to do a sublimation tumbler, well, I hope you only want to do the bottom 2/3, right? Because it's not, this is sticking out the top. We'll put that over there so you guys can see how these other mug presses handle them. If you wanted to do something like this, not going to work, too big. If you wanted to do a skinny water bottle sublimation, fits too loose, which is not going to work for sublimation, see? And even if it did fit, not getting the top. Tapered large latte, this is the shape, or tumbler. Again, you end up with the issue down the bottom. It's not going to be tight in there. I don't know if you can see that. In addition to the fact that you're not going to get all the way to the top. Probably not a problem if you had, like this much at the top is probably not a problem, but just keep that one in mind. And then I have this style water bottle. Again, it's going to be too loose and you need heat and pressure for that, okay? So right there, we have the ability to do 2 size mugs perfectly. This is not going anywhere. Small and large, but we can't do all of that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, how do the other mug presses handle this? So this, also keep in mind what did we say I paid? 200 is the base price and 15 tax. So $215 for the mug press. We'll just put those over there. Those go with that. Okay, now you also have other options. This is the great thing. This is not a Silhouette or a Cricut brand mug press. This mug press is not even a standalone mug press. This is part of my 8-in-1 heat press. Let me move you back here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a workout. So this mug press hooks up to this main mug press. It's part of my 8-in-1, hooks up from there, has 4 attachments for mugs. So it has a latte size that will fit in there, okay? This was the one that we said wouldn't fit in the Cricut. It has the ability, where's the taller one? I had a tall one. Okay, if you want to do a design in the middle, can't do the full thing, but can do it in the middle. Remember on the Cricut one, it was only going, you could still do it in the middle, but it was going to be too loose, we thought, right? Okay, same thing, water bottle, tight, okay? You want to do this side, you put it at the top. Because you can adjust where it goes, you put it at the top, okay? You want to do a tall tumbler. Fits perfectly in here, the whole thing. You could sublimate the entire thing. Again, don't mistake, this is plastic. This is not going to be sublimated. I'm showing you for size and shape. And same thing with this one, okay? So this mug press comes with this one came with my 8-in-1. So I threw the link up for that. The whole thing, the mug press, all the attachments, the heat press itself, and then it comes with a hat press and a plate press. That's $449. Let's say you don't want all that, or you already have a heat press, but you still want a mug press. This same thing with all these attachments comes as just a sole mug press together. 4-in-1, okay? So I threw the link for that. That one's, I think, $249. It comes in teal pink, which you can order now. It also comes in white and coral. Those are back ordered. Now, I have this other option. Again, I told you, this is the reason I got an 8-in-1, because I have all this stuff and I just don't have room for all these individual things. Then I have this standalone Pro World mug press. This is a 3-in-1, very similar to the 4-in-1, except it's a 3-in-1 and comes with slightly different sizes. So the attachment that's in here now is for straight mugs, okay? Put that in. You can adjust this to make it tighter, and you're good to go. Then it also has the small latte, if you wanted to do that, or large latte, large tumbler. Again, you do that, okay? And you swap them out. There's like these wing nut screws. You guys told me before, I told you the wrong name. I called them butterflies before. Wing nut screws on here, you just undo those and swap it out. It's easy. Same thing for that one, okay? All right, so these have time and temperatures that you can adjust. Typically for mugs, ceramic mugs, you want to be at 400 for about 200 seconds, so it's about 3 minutes, okay? The Cricut does not have control. There's no controls on it, which is good and bad. It's good because you know, it's just like easy bake oven, right? You just put it in and you're done. It's comes out perfect every time, supposedly. So let's try it, okay? I did not get the Cricut mugs because I wanted to test with mugs that I have, but I do have the infusible ink, so we'll try that. We're not even gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut it with a piece of paper for right now. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff out of my way because I've got so much. Here, links for all of this. So I'm not telling you that one is better than the other. I'm simply telling you the differences so you can decide what works in your craft room or for your small business or the budget that you have. Oh, also this, the blue one, the Pro World, I think that's $2.99. I put all the links and everything up top for you. Okay, so this one, where did I put all the cords? Oh, okay. So let's plug this in. This is like an unboxing and a comparison all in one. Okay, let's see. I don't know what the little, I might need to look at the directions because it does have a USB, but I'm not sure what that's for. Activate, okay. Progress light, lever, handle with care, warm up. Oh, literally this is all it is. So we'll figure this out. All right, so we've got the power cord. Plug that into my power strip down here. Okay. Oh, and it's on. Okay, so I'm not really sure what this is, USB is for right now. But it's on. And then I'm just going to cut a piece of infusible ink with scissors. Now, the way that Cricut is showing you the infusible ink to be used, you would cut, where's the picture? You would cut your infusible ink sheet on your Silhouette or your Cricut, whatever you have, and then you would take that cut piece and wrap that around your mug, okay? And that's how they're getting these designs. These are all, you know, or on this one, for example, they just drew it with the infusible ink pens, okay? And then you wrap it around there, all right? Okay, so what we're gonna do for ease of use here is I'm just going to cut a piece. Let's find something that I have. Oh, look, this is already, here, we'll just, I cut this a long time ago, so we'll use that. Okay, I'm not showing you for the design, I'm just showing you for how you're supposed to do it. Okay, you do have to cut the infusible ink in reverse. I cut this on my Silhouette. I don't even have a Cricut cutting machine. There's no reason you can't use the Cricut accessories with your Silhouette. Also, as you can see, there's no reason that you even need, anybody could do this, any software, any cutting machine. I mean, I guess if you just wanted to cut a big square and wrap it around, you could do that too. So we're gonna put this on here. Actually, you're supposed to wipe it down with a lint roller. Okay, so lint roller. Get any kind of anything off of there. Okay, and then you're gonna put this on. Okay, I'm actually gonna use a piece of tape, high temperature tape, so that it stays in place. Oh, where's my tape? Okay. And let's see what it says. Now you saw I just got this out of the box, so I know about as much as you do. Okay. High temperature tape is just going to help me keep this in place. Okay, while I press it. Okay, so we got it here. I'm trying not to put it on the actual design. Okay, I'm putting it on the plastic sticky part. Okay. All right. It's not warming. Is it because I don't have it? Let's see. Okay. Connect, warming up. Connect mode. Let's see. What are we connecting it to? It's flashing. Connect is flashing. So it's not warming. I think we need to do something with this. Let's see. I don't know what. So I am back now after I have updated the firmware. Now it doesn't say that anywhere on the paper that comes with the little info that comes with the machine. It doesn't say that. It also doesn't say it on the, if you go to Cricut.com and you go to the page about the mug press, in the frequently asked questions, it doesn't say about the Cricut firmware. To be honest with you, the only reason I knew was because Ashley, my assistant, was telling me you guys were commenting that I needed to update the firmware, okay, so just so you know, out of the box, you need to update the firmware or it's not going to work. To update the firmware, you need to download Cricut Design Space and plug in that way. Now, Cricut Design Space is free to download, free to create an account. It's not Access, that's different. So you do need to go to Cricut and download Cricut Design Space, create your account if you don't already have one, and then on the top left side, it has like these three little bars. You click Machine Setup. You're gonna see a picture of, I think it's Maker and the Easy Press. You're gonna say, where's the mug press? You're gonna click the Easy Press picture, like the Easy Press picture, and when you click that, then it has the Easy Presses and the mug press, and then it's going to guide you through, plug it in, power it on, connect the USB to your computer, and then it's going to go through the firmware. It's very quick to do it, but it's not going to work until you do. So now that I have done all that, we are ready. Okay. So mine gave me the confirmation. I'm all ready. Now I'm going to move this out of the way so we can move forward with doing our first mug. Okay, so what we have is our mug press. Now, it tells me when it has a green light, you can't even see me, sorry. It's telling me when I have a green light, which I have a green light. Can you see the light is now green? Now it's ready. So all we're gonna do this time, and we're just gonna put our mug in with the design, and we're just gonna close it. And that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, now, this light is on. These are the progress lights, it says. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Oh, hi, Lisa. Lisa's on my team. All my girls, when they watch, they love when it's like, ha! Melissa doesn't know what she's doing, which I don't. But this is why I like to do it for this. So we're going to go back. Okay, if you are just joining this live and didn't see the first one, we went over all these other mug presses as well. So we have some little chat time here because we need to wait for this thing to go. And it apparently takes about 6 minutes. Okay? All right, so what we talked about on the original live, which I had to stop because I had to update the firmware. What we talked about on the original live. Oh, hi, Keisha. Keisha's also on my team. Girls, get back to work. Just kidding. Okay. I have multiple heat presses. They all do different things. The Cricut Mug Press, easy to find. You can get it in the store. You can do all that. However, there are some limitations. So you can only do straight mugs. We talked about all of this. If you're interested in the comparison, I would go back and watch a live I did about 10 minutes ago. If you try to do a latte shape where it's conical, it's going to not work because you're not going to get pressure on all sides. That's the benefit of having one of these other like 4-in-1 or 3-in-1 type mug presses, because it will come with mug press attachments that work for conical shaped mugs. And then you can see it, even though it's wider at the top and the bottom, it does that. I have 2 of these. One is from Pro World. It's a 3-in-1. It includes 2 conical shape for latte mugs and latte tumblers, and then also a straight mug press. The other one I have, oh, we're moving, the progress lights are moving, about halfway done, looks like. The other mug press I have, I'm pointing over here, is this mug press. Also, this one's a 4-in-1. So this, actually it's not a 4-in-1. This is part of the 8-in-1, but it comes with 4 different tumbler attachments. 4 different mug attachments. So if you had a large tumbler, this one would be what I feel like a weather person. This one would be what you want, okay? So it would, again, fit the whole thing in there. This gets heat from my main press. I have to plug this cable in, but there are multiple versions of this. So this teal one, I got the 8-in-1 heat press for obvious reasons. I have so much stuff here. But this does come as just a 4-in-1 mug press, a standalone 4-in-1 mug press, or you can get the single mug press, which just comes with the straight, I don't even know where I put that. It just comes with this, which is the straight mug press that you would use, for regular mugs. The single mug press from Swing Design, which I linked to up top, this is the one that's the most similar to the Cricut Mug Press. However, you are not as limited because you could still do larger water bottles and stuff. So if you had a water bottle like this, you could put it in, but if you put this in the Cricut Mug Press, you can see that, and actually it sits up about like that. So you can't get, if you wanted to do the top, like you could do on here, you couldn't get all the way to the top, okay? It also, with the single mug press from Swing, you have the option of, it only takes half the time, so about 3 minutes, and you have to put you have time and temperature controls, okay? So there are some differences. Those are back order right now. They are available to order, but they're not shipping right away. These I ordered yesterday on Michael's, and I went and picked it up last night. So you can get those immediately. So depending on what your needs are, your budget, your comfort level with adjusting time and temperature, all of those things are going to factor in. If you want a mug press that looks the sleekest design, looks like it's going to blend right in with your with your, you know, rest of your craft room is not going to take up a lot of room. The Cricut Mug Press is, they're always, all Cricut stuff, it's beautifully designed, right? Sleek, easy to portable. This is not really portable, and I could put it on the shelf, and I love the color. It comes with in teal, pink, or, coral, and white. But just, you know, again, it's something that's going to be up to you. There's no wrong or right answer for everyone, because everyone has a different budget. Everyone has different needs. Everyone has a different reason to want one or need one over the other. Okay, moment of truth. Let's find out how this went. Okay. Now, this is my, oh, so that is the Cricut infusible ink. Now, guys, this is a mug that I had. Also, take note, this, oh God, it's really hot. This is not one of the Cricut brand mugs. So for those of you who are asking, can you just use other sublimation mugs? Yes, you can. Okay, this is regular sublimation that I did on this mug. This is the Cricut mug. Okay, now I don't have another mug handy here. I had printed out some sublimation designs from my sublimation printer, and I was going to see if it works in there. I don't see why it wouldn't. The only thing is sublimation is 400 degrees and about 200 seconds for mugs, and I don't know exactly. This isn't telling me the temperature. I know it's about 6 minutes. Okay, I don't know what the exact temperature is, but I can tell you that its claim of ease of use as far as applying is great. Okay, you do have to cut, so that's another thing you need to consider. If you're using the infusible ink, you do need to get your Silhouette machine or your Cricut machine if you're using Cricut, in this case, to cut the design. Sublimation does not need to be cut. You literally just print it out. There's no need to cut anything. The only thing that is going to be transferred is where the ink is. So I did this sublimation mug. This was a whole sheet. It was like this. When I wrapped it on there, it was like that. Okay, and it only transfers where the ink is. That's for sublimation. So you don't need to cut. For Cricut infusible ink, because it's a full sheet, unless you want a full wrapped denim mug, you need to cut a design out of here so that you get the design on your mug. Okay, I hope that all makes sense. Oh my gosh, when people watch this back on YouTube, they're gonna be like, what is this crazy lady talking about? Why are there two different lives? Why did she pick this up in the middle? Why does she not know what the lights mean? All right, you guys, that is it for me. I think we've spent enough time together the last hour or however long it's been, and I am wishing you a wonderful weekend and good luck deciding if you need a mug press, and if so, which one. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will go back through and answer. All right, guys, I'll see ya.